Fabulous people, welcome back to the channel for all the babes who create their own life trends. My name is Anastasia, and today I'm going to address the question that's been on everyone's mind lately, which is, can Americans travel to Europe this summer? As an American who lives in Europe, I'm pretty much coming at you live from Greece, and today I'm going to share with you exactly what you need to know about the news that Europe is finally opening to Americans this summer, and I will share with you exactly what's the situation like in Europe these days, what it's like to be here, what it's like to live here. But before we begin, I don't know why I always forget that part. I would be so grateful if you smash whatever you need to do with that like button. And if you're a new subscriber and my vibe and the vibe of this channel resonates with you, please consider subscribing, and in return, I promise to give you so much useful, entertaining information every single week. All right, fabulous, let's get started. The headline right now is that vaccinated US tourists should be able, keyword should, be able to enter EU sometime this summer. More specifically, the president of the European Commission has said that all 27 member states will accept unconditionally all those who are vaccinated with vaccines that are approved by the EMA. How fast EU will reopen? I think it depends on many different factors, such as the vaccination rates, working out all the details of traveling with the vaccination certificates, who will need them, etc., etc., etc. But we're opening, guys. Now, wait a second, fabulous. Before you start booking those airplane tickets and making reservations at the restaurants and museums, there are a few things that you definitely need to consider. The first thing to consider is that most likely this summer, EU will reopen only for vaccinated travelers. Now, with that said, I'm sure that it will vary from country to country. Some countries in Europe will be stricter than the others. And what I mean by that is that some countries might require for you to be vaccinated and possibly even do self-quarantine upon your arrival. Other countries might just ask you for a 72-hour negative test, which happened to me when I traveled from Italy to Greece. It will be country by country basis, so make sure that you are checking what's going on in the country that you'll be traveling to this summer. By the way, fabulous, those of you who are planning on traveling to Greece this summer, you'll be excited to know that as of May 3rd, everything in Greece has reopened. Restaurants, bars, stores. It's incredible. But of course, there are some rules and regulations to keep in mind. First of all the restaurants and bars have to close at 11 p.m. And another thing that I thought is very, very interesting is that no music is allowed. No restaurants, no bars have music right now in Greece. But the word on the street is that this might actually change as of June. Another thing that you definitely need to keep in mind is that not everything will be open. Europe will be different this summer, fabulous, for sure. Not all the businesses survived, and a lot of museums, exhibitions, tours decided to remain closed. Or they might restrict how many people can enter at one time. So patience and flexibility are two things that you will definitely need this summer if you're planning on traveling to Europe. Now, let me give you an example of another European country. Let's talk about my dear beloved Italy. As you guys know, Italy has been one of the hardest hit countries. And even though right now rules and regulations are way more relaxed, it does change on a weekly basis. Those of you who do not know, in Italy, every single region has been assigned a color, red, yellow, or orange, based on the severity of the cases in that particular region. So if you are planning on traveling to Italy this summer, you not only need to check what's going on in Italy as a country, but you also need to check specifically what's going on in the region or regions you will be traveling to this summer. fabulous, but the overall news are definitely optimistic. And I know we are so sick and tired of sitting in our homes. We're itching to go out, to travel, to explore this world, but I feel like we're this close. We're this close, and I cannot tell you how I felt when I was finally able to go out on my birthday. I was in tears pretty much the entire evening, tears of joy, because I was able to be around people. I was able to eat some incredible food that I didn't have to cook. I was able to celebrate and to enjoy and appreciate every single moment. As more news will be coming out in the next few weeks, I promise to keep you all updated straight from Europe. So, if you haven't done so, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel not to miss any important updates. And in the meantime, I would love to know who is planning on traveling to Europe this summer. And if you're planning on traveling to Europe, I would love to know which country or countries you are planning on visiting. Thank you, Fabulous, for joining me. I will see you all in the next video. The biggest kiss from Greece.